Alright guys, we're back today and we're doing another unboxing and review and install. Today we got the Noco Genesis 2D battery charger direct mount plus maintainer. It's 12 volt 2 amp. It's basically a battery tender, guys. I'm going to be installing this on my dually, and as you can see here, you just hook it up to the batteries and you can mount it right there beside the battery. It comes with a 110 power cord that you can just plug in with an extension cord, and that way whenever you're not running your vehicle, and like if it's going to be sitting for a few days without being cranked or whatever, then especially on these cold nights, because especially if you live in a cold environment. But you know, guys, that this cold weather kills batteries. I have another one. It's not the Noco. It is I believe it's a Shoemaker. I ordered it a few months ago. I will try to do a review on it, what I think about it. And it is a 1.5 amp. I originally had it on my Tahoe. Guys, you know, I got all the fire lights and scanner and radios and all that stuff in that Tahoe. And my batteries, it pretty much ran them down. And especially if I was going out of town and wasn't able to crank it for a couple of days and get back home, battery would be dead. So I had to end up putting new batteries on it, and then I didn't want to ruin those batteries, so I bought that little maintainer. Whenever I was searching for another one for the dually, I went with a 2 amp because, of course, I got 2 batteries. So I wanted a little bit more amperage. And so I ran across this one, Noco. One of my friends, Mr. Tennessee, he has the Noco, the jump box, and he seems to love it. And all the reviews I've seen him do on it, it's great. So I figured I'd try the maintainer out. So, all right. So we're going to unbox this thing and then see what all is in it. And then we'll get out there and do a install. It's basically self-explanatory, guys. Basically, you just hook the red to the hot, the black to the ground, and then on your battery, and then just mount it. Let's see here. Get this thing open here. There we go. All right, it's inside of another little box that slides out. Set that to the side. Got a little, let's see here. It says you can also try, and I'll turn this around so y'all can see it. I don't know what all this stuff is. Oh, that's pretty neat. I may have to look at investing in that. Right. So you got the different things that accessories that you can get for it. That right there is what I'm thinking about getting. That way I ain't got a cord hanging out, guys. I can just mount that piece right there and just plug it in. So, all right, set that to the side. Guys, this thing is a lot smaller than my other one, than that Shoemaker I got. The nice little box. Got your instructions. And let's see here. Got your little bread ties on here. Alright. So that's basically it, guys. That thing is small. That Shoemaker I got, man, that thing's about like that, about the size of that box. I mean, not as thick, but as far as the rectangle shape of it, it's about the size of that box. I like this. This thing is small. Seems to have a little bit longer cord than that Shoemaker too. So guys, I'm anxious to see what this thing's going to do. But like I said, you just hook this up to your hot, hook this up to the ground. Has a fuse. Let's see what amp fuse it's got in it. It's got a 4 amp fuse. I've never seen a 4 amp fuse before. Normally they're 5. But so yeah, you hook that up, then just mount this somewhere. It comes with let's see what this is. Some kind of little mounting. Yeah. Oh, that's pretty neat, guys. Has like a little mounting bracket, so you can mount it somewhere. And then you got this little Velcro strap. And you just stick it in there and Velcro it down. You don't want to use zip ties or anything like that. So I may look and see where I can mount that. Comes with a couple of screws for the mounting. And let's see here. Like I said, just I'm gonna mount. You don't want to really mount it to. I mean, you can, but I don't prefer mounting it up close to the battery unless the battery is towards the front of the vehicle. I got 2 batteries. The battery that I'm going to be mounting this to is my cranking battery. Basically the battery where it goes, the wires go to the or the cables go to the alternator. The alternator and the starter. That's the battery I'm going to be mounting this to because I want to make sure I got enough juice in my cranking battery. But so and it's back towards closer to the cab. So I'm going to be mounting this probably close to the front of the vehicle. I got plenty of wire here. What I had to do on that Shoemaker is I had to cut the wire and add more wire to it in order to get it up closer to the battery where I wanted it. Because this piece right here is going to be, it's basically going to be coming out of the front of the vehicle, basically out of the grill. And I'll zip tie this and everything so that way whenever I get in, all I got to do is take my extension cord, plug it in, and I'm done. So, but yeah. So we're fixing to get out here and install this thing and then see how it does. All right. Alright guys, hopefully y'all can see this. It's getting a little dark out here. I did not use that mounting bracket, at least not yet. I haven't. And basically what I did, I'm not going to bore y'all with hooking this stuff up, guys. It's self-explanatory. If you can't hook cables up to a battery, I don't know what to tell you. But as you can see, this is my cranking battery. My other battery's over on the other side. But basically, you just put the black to the ground, red to the hot. That's self-explanatory. I got my wires run right through here. I need to clean them up. And basically, guys, I just stuck the box. Turn y'all around here. Yep. If I can get it out here. There we go. Let me fix my light. Alright. So I just put my box right there. Alright, as you see, Noco Genesis 2D. It's got it stuffed down right there beside my cover. I ran the wire down in front of the grill. And then let's see here if I can't get some light down here to shine on some of this stuff. Yeah, I get my extension cord. Bend my fat butt over. And while I was doing this, guys, I went ahead and ran this cord right here. This is to my engine block heater. So, guys, I have never, ever plugged this in. I don't know if it's even ever been plugged in because it was still tied up. So, for a long time, I didn't even think it had one, because I couldn't find it, and finally I found it. So I decided when I was doing this to go ahead and feed this through here. I'm going to get me one of those extension cords with the 3 ends on it. That way I can run it out here on them cold nights. And then I can plug the battery tender up, and I can plug the block heater up. But basically, there's like a little hole right there. I just took a zip tie and tied both them wires in there. So pull these little things off. And let's see if I can do this with one hand. So maybe I can. We're gonna find out. Maybe not. If I can get my hand out of the way. Now just plug it in there like that. Maybe. I might turn it around. Yep. Alright, so I got it plugged in. And we'll come back over here and I can see the green light. Or it was green. Guys, sorry about the darkness. Alright. So, as you can see right now, that little red light's on. So that means it's charging. And then whenever it's fully charged, it'll be green. Guys, these things right here, they should not overpower your battery, overcharge your battery. It should have some kind of maintainer in there. That's the reason it's called a maintainer. Whenever the battery's charged, then it shuts off. And it's basically like a tender. So, I'm going to keep this plugged in. And I'm going to turn y'all around. Maybe y'all see me. But I'm going to keep that plugged in overnight. And actually, before I do that, and I'll come back and finish up this video tomorrow. Alright, I just unplugged it, guys. And I can tell my battery in the truck has starting to go down. I mean, it's not down to the point I gotta jump start it, but all right, I want y'all to hear it crank. If y'all, hopefully y'all can hear it. Well, it done okay then. The sitting overnight, I came out here and cranked it, and it was a little bit weak. But anyway, y'all heard that. So I'm gonna plug it up, let it sit overnight. Then I'm gonna come back out here tomorrow and or in the morning after it's been sitting all night on the charge and see what it does then. So guys, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I'll leave a link in the description if y'all want to go check it out. And then later on I will give you you guys a review and let you know what I think about it. Yeah, so but anyway, getting dark out here. I got to run to Walmart and get a one of those extension cords I was telling you about. So so guys, if you don't mind, hit that like, share, subscribe button, hit that bell notification, and so that way whenever I come out with new content and new videos, then y'all be notified of it. And so that way whenever the review comes out, guys, I'm gonna start trying to do a review on a lot more things that I get, that I see, things that I recommend, and maybe things that I don't recommend. Maybe I do a review and say, hey, I don't like this, or I get on here and say, hey, I do like this. Just keep in mind, guys, that just because I don't like it doesn't mean that you won't. So you just have to just basically do it for yourself. But again, hit that like, share, subscribe button, and leave me a comment if you've got one of these Noco battery tenders, and let me know what you think about it. So we're gonna get off here, and as always, y'all be safe, simplify,